Hi everyone, it's Lori from Enchanted Dream 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you are all safe, happy, and healthy today, and I want to thank you for coming over and spending some time with me. You have to forgive me if the lighting's not gray. My other light died. I absolutely hate that light. I need to break down and get another one. So this is part 4 of my journal sale. I have accumulated way too many journals that I have and just have not had the energy in years really to get them all listed on Etsy, so I thought I would just sell them this way. So this is part 4 of my journal sale, and these 2 journals will be $40 each plus shipping and taxes, and this will be journal number 4. So how this is going to work, as I said in my previous part 3 video, part 1 and part 2, because my phone shut off. If you're interested in either one of these journals, make sure to write down the journal number, send me a message through my Etsy shop, and let me know what number you want, and I will do a custom order for you for the journal. So this one right here is journal number 4, and she is just tied with some sari silk, and I have actually put a cute little bow with a little diamond-y thing in the middle as the closure. This is paper. What this actually is for the cover is 2 paper placemats from Monahan Papers that I had purchased, and I cut it down to size. As you can see, I want you to see this. Full disclosure, there is a little tear at the top. It is sold as is. This is not the strongest material, but I think it is a cute little journal. I do have a padded heart on it from the Padded Heart Company. Really super cute. Has a high heel on it. A little piece of a zipper. But yeah, super cute. Lace down the spine here just for some added protection there. And this right here is a huge piece off of a vintage wedding dress. So let's get into it. So I had doubled this over to make a pocket here. So we do have a couple of little scrappy pads in there. Some sari silk at the top. And okay, this is, I believe this is a digital from Jovi over at Creating with Jovi. I did take 2 pieces because I didn't back them, and I sewed the 2 pieces of the journal pages together, the digital. This is a, yeah, that thing, avocado dyed. Right there, this is just like a little lace fabric sample. Got the word hope down here at the bottom. And then on this page, this is just paper clipped on with a heart-shaped rose gold paper clip. This right here is cloth. We have some vintage crocheted lace here at the bottom, if you can see that. Cute little bow up there with some bling. Her beautiful digital back there. This acts for a pocket. And this is the letter from the journal maker. And I believe this is from Judy. You will have to forgive me because I don't remember the name of her shop. I am having, and it's tied with some sari silk, more and more trouble with my memory here lately. So for that, I sincerely apologize. Got some crinkly paper in there. Beautiful swan. And I have a piece of ruffle here that I had made. And some avocado dyed music sheet here. And then another little sample here in the word fabulous. It's a coffee dyed coffee filter. Yeah, I think that's coffee dyed. No, that's actually avocado dyed. And we have her beautiful thing here. And again, all these pages are sewn around. Beautiful lace there on the edges. Little scrappy pad here with different things on it. And the word kindness at the top. Absolutely beautiful digital. We have some vintage lace going down the side here. And then up here is just a cluster up there. And it is just paper clipped on. So you could take that off and use it somewhere else. Take it apart and use the little elements on it if you like. They're a piece of our crunchy paper. There is another piece. Just used a paper clip that is through the little safety pin here. So you could take it off and use all of those little bits if you chose to do that. And even use the paper clip somewhere else. We have some pink heart ruffle that I made going down the edge of that page, as well as this page. And then we have another little snippet type thing here that I made with a rustic paper clip, no, safety pin, sorry. And it has a little key charm on it. And this is actually an envelope and has a card in there. And I think this just came off of this page. Yeah, another one of those with just the paper clip. So you just paper clip that on there. And you got all these cute things hanging down. Again, you can take those off and use those ever how you choose. Some more vintage lace down that one. And then this is paper clipped on again with a heart paper clip. Similar to the other one, this right here that makes the pocket is cloth. There is some embossing on this tag. And then we have a little scrappy pad. And then just a little index card that's been coffee dyed. Some sari silk. Nope, that's not sari silk. Yes, it is. Okay. And that just goes on like that. Have some lace down through here. Coffee filter. Another little scrappy pad. And it says Shine Bright. That avocado dyed music sheet. Another ruffle. I believe this material here, this fabric, actually came from a formal dress. So it's really, really soft. And then one of those. And then here, this is paper clipped on again. Another one of those. This is embossed on the back. Some bling up there. Same thing here. In that pocket. And that pocket here is fabric. Really delicate, thin fabric. But I thought that was so pretty. And then some pink flat backs. And some lace going down the side. So that just gets paper clipped on. That heart paper clip. Another little flippy pad there. And right here it says Believe. The avocado dyed. Yeah, dolly. I can't get my words today. And then in the back, again, this is doubled over there. And you have two little scrappy pads in the back. So this one, and then that's the back of it. So this one is going to be journal number 4. And this goes there. And then we just come around twice. If I could get this straight. There we go. And then we could just tie her into a bow. Maybe I'll slip this on the inside. So that is journal number 4. $40 plus shipping. Send me a message through my Etsy that you want journal number 4. Now this is going to be journal number 5 of part 4 of our journal sale. And this is a tall skinny. And again, it is tied with some pretty pink sari silk. Let me make sure you guys can see all of this. Yeah, I think that'll be good enough. So this is made out of the same. I did back it differently than I backed the other. I put avocado dyed paper to back it with. But this is actually pretty strong paper. I've got some faux age tape there. So that's your front. Have a huge journaling card here in the front. This is a digital by Ruby and Pearl. And I did include one of these little prayer cards right here that I got from where I work. Yeah, and this is Psalms 16, 9 through 11. And that's just paper clipped on this antique book page from Rachel. And then also paper clipped, that's folded over there, is a stencil journaling card. And I just put some leaves here. This was actually my JJ Tag a Day, one of those collaborations that I was involved in. Feels like forever ago. It was quite a while ago. And then we have some straw paper from Rachel and a cute little card there. Also a JJ Tag a Day, yeah. And I did not close this up to a pocket. I just left it open. I feel like I'm moving it. You guys can't see it. Right here we have some coffee dyed paper, a little envelope there. And then here we have some antique book page folded over and this really tall card in there, or tag. This is stamped on muslin, and this is just a beautiful piece. I believe that is from Sheila Gingrich. Forgive me if I slaughtered your name, Sheila. And just a little dangle at the top. And then we have this paper clipped here. Again, this paper clip is removable, and you can open this all the way up, and you have a little tag in there, and you can use all this on the inside as journaling space. And this paper was from Nomad Moon Madness, I believe, and she is no longer doing these papers, so I'm glad I stocked up. I wish I would have stocked up more. Some crinkly coffee dyed paper there. Coffee dyed sheet here folded up, and a cute little tag there. I believe most of the tags are the JJ Tag a Day collaboration that I was in. It's another book page with a cute little tag there. That was one from February 17th. I'm not sure what year. I did not put the year on it. A little envelope here, like a coin envelope with some goodies inside, and that is just tucked in this avocado dyed paper. And then right here I just put a little envelope, and this is the middle of our signature here. You could put dangles on there if you wanted to. And then another one of those coin envelopes with goodies inside. Antique book page flipped over, and a cute little tag in there. And then right here in this pocket we have, okay, so this is held together by this, so you can open this paper all the way up, and then it has some goodies inside, and of course all that writing space in there too. So it looks like I put a paper clip on it to keep it where it needs to be. So let's try to get that back on there. There we go. And there's that crinkly paper again. Another one of those folded up. It looks like an open envelope with a little tag. Again, that this was made out of avocado dyed paper. And then in here, this antique rag paper. Have a little journaling card there. And then here we have a little booklet inside there. Lots of writing. I just love tall, skinny journals. Another tag in there in that, yeah, see guys, I forgot again already. Anyway, in that paper we have a tag there. And then this is the back cover, and we have another oversized journaling card there, and handmade by Lori at Enchanted Dreams 71 there on the side. So this is going to be journal number 5. This is part 4 video. Journal number 5 of my journal sale. And again, it is $40 plus shipping and taxes. U.S. only. Need to make sure to say that. Just can't do the out of the country stuff right now. I've got too much going on with occupational therapy on my hand. It's still pretty rough. I'm in a lot of pain today, but you know, I'm off work and I got things I need to get done. So if you are interested in either one of these 2 journals, journal number 4, journal number 5, please just send me a message through my Etsy shop and let me know what number you want, and I will do you a special custom order, and then I will let you know when the listing is live and active. There will be very little description, or there will be no description. I'm only going to put in what I absolutely have to in the Etsy listing, because that's what takes the majority of the time. So just look through it good here on this video. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all so much. I believe part 4, this is the end of the ones that I am willing to part with. I'm not going to say I don't have any more, but the ones I'm willing to part with right now and really need to get going for multiple reasons. One, they're just stacking up and taking up space. And number 2, my husband and I, with the amount of time I've been out of work over the last 2 years, could honestly really use the money to get caught up. I have lots of other things. I have Christmas things in my Etsy shop for you to purchase to use in your journal. So please, if you don't mind, just go over there. It's Enchanted Dreams 71, and here is my card. Just punch that in, you'll be able to find me. But in all of my videos, there is a direct link in my drop-down description box. All right, guys, thank you all so much for your support. I got to go charge this light before I could do any more videos, because now I'm ready to do some crafting. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.